I'm Paul. I work for Peloton Liverpool. I'm a bike mechanic, so we obviously fix bikes, service them, and we also teach kids how to ride at a place in Everton Park called the Mini Roads. I've had sort of like mental health problems all my life from as long as I can remember, and I've always dealt with them through drugs and alcohol throughout my life. I basically moved to Liverpool to a place called Damien John Kelly House. It's for people with drug and alcohol dependency. So there was no link to cycling at that point. When I got in the house, bearing in mind I was quite ill, so mentally I was gone. I think it was probably the hardest time of my life. They said in the house, we're going to ask you to do some things. You're not going to want to do them because, you know, even walking down the stairs was the first things were these joyrides with Peloton. I went down, hated it, hated the people there, hated myself basically. The feeling after was why I went back, not necessarily the ride itself to start with. I was getting a sense of peace in my mind that I hadn't had for a long time. It just kind of, I felt grounded, and I felt like, yeah, that was worth doing that. Yeah, I've got something from it. So it wasn't too much of a struggle going on the next one. Things came from that, obviously the ride leader course, which we need to kind of do the joyride, so that came through Cycling UK. We did a project with a place called Bradbury Fields, and it's for the visually impaired, so obviously it's on tandem bikes. Somebody who can see rides on the front and somebody who's visually impaired on the back. That's another thing that's come through, and it's kind of just built from there, to be honest. I'm starting voluntary apprenticeships, getting the qualifications to fix bikes, and yeah, all sorts. I love it when somebody comes in who just, you know, they're not really expecting anything, but you can see a bike that needs a lot of help, and I just love the face when they get back on it, because you know they use it a lot. It is just nice to be able to do something like that for somebody who genuinely uses that to get around. Cycling UK's, you know, I can't speak highly enough of it, to be honest. They've given me a lot, whether it be the Learn to Ride or whether it be just to be given that trust to say, can you fix this person's bike? And well, it's obviously given me a purpose, but and not only that, I do it with my son's cycle as well. We go out riding a bike now. And so yeah, I mean, it has made a massive difference for me, yeah. We got funding from Cycling UK at Damien John Kelly House. We put our own cycling club together there. What was special about it was all kind of people who've had experience with addiction, so in the house, and just kind of give them this taste of what I've had. The cycling club's still there, they're still using it. Obviously when lads come in fresh with these kind of problems, cycling's a big part of the house ethos, and I'm still the guy that goes up and fixes all the bikes as well. So yeah, through all that. And it was nice to see other lads there who are really down on the luck, you know, and they come in and maybe for them to see what you can achieve through me, you know, as well. That's a good thing. Being on a bike, I find it's just changed. It's kind of morphed into a different thing for me, where I do feel it's really part of me moving forward and keeping on the straight and narrow as well, yeah.